So June 30th. So I've been meaning to take a picture of this. Now is a good time, I guess. I was just getting this taken care of. See how the light comes in right there? That's because on this side, look at my phone. Someone came by and took out this big chunk of my doorway. This wasn't like this, by the way. I did this tape, so I know what it was like. This is fresh. After I did the tape, they came by and did this. And actually under the door too, but you can't see it because I taped it up. But they cut a hole so that the door is hollow and they can squirt stuff directly in through this area up under the door, and it'll just come in and gas me. It used to be just like this hole. This was a hole they had drilled right, started here, came around to this. So then when I covered that up, they started taking off the weather stripping down there, and I noticed that it was just like and they wanted me to catch them, so anyway, so then over here you can actually see when I have the door like that, you can actually see freaking daylight because they're psychopaths. And I know that they can squirt weird stuff up that door because you can smell it. And because frankly, every time I close the gaps, they come over and they make new gaps. So you can tell that it's really super important for them and to their deal to have this area be really accessible. Then out here too, I'm just going to say again, so now it's getting put back together. But all these were out, and they started out in, now they're getting put back in. It's good because I can't work with metal. Same like they squished down that thing up there. I don't know if I can get it. My J-lip. I mean, talking about domestic abuse and domestic violence. Took that down one time. I had gotten a board put across there. They're really desperate for it to be leaky. Came over, this was on the 17th. We went out for a walk, came back, and this had been all unscrewed so that it's gapping out. It didn't before. It actually fit in there. And so they're actually, it looks like they're taking it off and putting it back on. Because now we've got these boardy things sticking out, and they weren't in there the first day. So I don't know what the hell that's about. I'm gonna have to take it off and put it back on myself. So yeah, literally, what went wrong with my life is that I was, I've been all alone, surrounded by domestic fucking terrorists, and my mom is one of them. It's not just child abuse, it's domestic terrorism, and this is what a child sacrifice looks like to me. It's when they take someone with a lot of potential, they love to say potential, and yeah, I did test highest in the nation on a bunch of those little stupid bubble tests. I mean, I just expected to get the A's and the top percent and the top 1% and the top whatever percent. It was just normal to me. I didn't even really process that I was going against everyone in the United States of America. And so I had a lot of potential, and so child sacrifice by satanic people looks like my childhood. They just take a baby and they just start fucking with that baby, fucking with that baby, fucking with that baby. And the baby has to be like a perfect baby. It has to be beautiful. It has to be smart. It has to have a lot of potential for them to warp and twist and bend and destroy. So that's what a child sacrifice looks like to me. I'm actually a living, breathing, talking child that's been sacrificed for half a century now. People love hanging around me because fucking when they do mean things to me, then whoever it is that leads this underground fucking disgusting network of disgusting horrible people rewards them financially.